business that we'd like you to take care of.
The Kensico Dam.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll pull up the database. The database told us that in 1885, the original Kensico Dam was built from layers of earth and gravel. This first dam impounded water coming from the Bronx and Byram rivers, making a reservoir that had the ability to supply about 18 million gallons of water a day. In 1905, there was more of a demand for clean water, which coaxed the New York State Legislature to let New York City expand the water supply into the Catskill Mountains. In 1911, construction to build the new, larger version of the Kensico Reservoir began. This new and improved dam was completed in 1917. There were over 1,500 people, mostly Italians, that worked on the dam, and they required new housing and schools for themselves and their families. This contributed to the culture in the surrounding area of Valhalla.
Detective Gidnick, we believe there's a conspiracy involving the burning and the flooding of the Kensico town.
Your point being?
We would like your help investigating this tragic event.
Though this seemed highly unlikely, I decided it would at least be interesting to humor them. I found that there were indeed some mysterious murders around the time the site was going to be evacuated. In 1882, a man named Albert Montfort was found dead in his store with no witnesses to the gruesome murder. This gave me hope.
Investigation with Agent Platic and Detective Gidnick was very fun. I really enjoyed it. It was very exciting. During investigation, we learned that the New York City Commissioner of Public Works, Michael Daley, started his anti-microbe campaign to prevent disease from getting into the reservoir once it was flooded. This campaign would need to have all of the homes, all of the barns, all of the buildings, and anything else in the town of Kensico to be bought by the New York State government and be burned to the ground.
On the left is a map of what Kensico looked like before the flooding, and on the right is a portrayal of it underwater. Here's another picture of the town before the flooding. Okay, I think we have enough information for now, but I'm gonna have to... Excuse me! I'm gonna have to talk to my supervisor about furthering the case.
Hello.
Hi, Agent M. Good news. I got a new client today. They want me to investigate the Kensico Dam and a possible conspiracy.
Good luck, Nick. You may be up for promotion.
Thanks, Agent M. Let's go. Now, for unknown reasons, we are back in my office, but we should probably go and investigate further at the dam. Mommy, can you take me and my friends to the dam now?
Sure, sweetie. Don't forget to put on your jacket.
Kensico is a balancing reservoir, meaning it adjusts and maintains the overall flow of water according to what is necessary during that season. Each day, over 1 billion gallons of water from the 6 reservoirs of the Catskill and Delaware watersheds go through aqueducts beneath the Hudson River to the Kensico Reservoir, and from there to consumers in Westchester County and the city. Water from the Kensico Reservoir makes up about 90% of New York City's supply, and Croton systems supply the other 10. Oh yeah, this is me getting really upset and storming off when I found out we couldn't visit the top of the Kensico Dam. We were kinda shocked and didn't really know what to do next.
The water difference between the on each side.
Yeah.
It's much calmer on the other.
Speaking of water, here's the water treatment facility. Each day, New York City supplies about 1.3 billion gallons of drinking water to about 8 million people in the city, and 1 million residents of Westchester, Putnam, Orange, and Ulster counties. About 85% of people in Westchester County use water from the New York City water supply system. Oh, if you couldn't tell already, we're at the Kensico Dam.
This was my first time working with Agent Billig and Detective Gitnick, and it was definitely an interesting experience. During our research, we learned that the workers moved materials to the dam by locomotives. The dam was built on the site of a small 19th century reservoir. It gets most of its water from the reservoirs west of the Hudson and through the Catskill and Delaware aqueducts. But in the end, she told us that the case might not be able to hold any weight.
The Croton, Catskill, and Delaware watersheds collect their water from a buildup of rain and melted snow. These watersheds cover an area of about 2,000 square miles. This includes 19 reservoirs, aqueducts, tunnels, and water mains that are used to collect and distribute water to homes, businesses, and schools, almost totally by force of gravity. Working with Agents Billig and Plattick was extremely irritating, to say the least. We found that the cost of land to create the reservoir was in the thousands, and the dam was originally planned to be about 1,830 feet long and 300 feet high. In reality, it's 1,825 feet long and 307 feet high. In the end, I told them that the case was completely ridiculous and there was no conspiracy, and I would never tarnish my reputation by furthering it.
So, what do you think about the case?
I'm gonna have to ask my supervisor.
Are you crazy? No way!
Got it.
So, what do you think about the case?
I think this entire day has been a waste of my time, and I will not tarnish my reputation any further by going on with this case. You can leave now.
What? Are you serious?
And you're not alone.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving.
No.
Bye.